Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Quincy Chronicles. I'm your host, Simon Oma, and I'm here with Tiftifbee.
Hello again.
Hi, good to have you back after a little bit of the holiday break and stuff.
Yep. And a quick breakaway from he who shall not be named.
Yeah, I mean, we got done with him in the last episode, and I guess he's going to be in the next episode after this one, but uh, today we're talking about episode 9, Don't Chase a Shadow.
Yep, that's the one.
Unfortunately, at the beginning of the episode, there was a little clip of the last one, but we don't need to discuss that.
Thankfully, it was only for like a few seconds because all of a sudden, Ashi Sogi Jizo was suddenly blown apart from the inside.
Yeah, but we did also have that creepy laugh.
Yes. Yes. At the same time, Ichigo was fighting Askin.
Yes, it did seem like Ichigo was able to confront Askin there, like, partway through the episode, like middle-ish.
Yep. It looks like one of the other Stone Readers was doing like bullseye with Soul Reapers. Basically, just shooting more one by one.
Oh, yeah, you mean Lishi Barrow? Is that how you say his name?
Yes, yes. He's Stone Reader X.
Yes, and he and Shinsui was like the main focus of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
They were all like running away, like Shunsui, Kisuke, Nanao, uh, what else was
Momo.
there?
We got to see Momo again.
That's right, Momo and Shinji as well, who's Momo's like new captain now.
Yeah. At one point, they were all arguing what we should do. And he's like, Shh. And Shinji was like, let's just get out of here. Momo's like, yeah. Wait, what? And he suddenly just started running off. And she's like, you can't just leave them. Poor Momo. She does not get the best of captains, does she?
No, it would seem not, and it seemed like some of them wanted to like, stick around and help, but they eventually left after they were told to leave Shunsui to fighting on his own since he broke away from the others to ambush Liege Barrow by
Mm-hmm.
using his Zanpakuto abilities, which are actually pretty cool.
He's essentially playing a game of cat and mouse.
He really is. I mean, his Zanpakuto is all about playing kids games, so yeah. So he was able to get the jump on Liege Barrow and like started like avoiding some of his attacks and stuff from his gun. Um, and he brought out his Bankai during the fight, which was pretty awesome.
I think the full name is Katsen Kyokotsu Karamatsu Shinju. It basically affected every part of War Varvelt. It got it got hold on the Quincy's, it got hold on some of the Soul Reapers. Basically anyone within the area got affected.
Sounds about right. I mean, they did all seem to sense his spiritual pressure when he unleashed it. All the other Soul Reapers, Ichigo's group, the other Quincy's.
Mm-hmm. And we see the embodiment of his Bankai, Ohana.
Yes, who I believe sounded like Jeremy Lay, though I could not find really anything to confirm it. It did sound a lot like her.
It did. It did. She sounded more like the voice that she uses for the character Rhea in Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Yes, I would agree, which is what I recognized. So, yeah.
And Leo Barrow, he has a very unique quality to him. He apparently can only be able to open his eyes for a few moments 3 times. But on the
Yeah.
third time, once he opens them completely, that is it. He has to keep them open.
Yeah, it seemed to just affect one of his eyes from what I could gather, cuz like how you like when you're shooting a gun, you like kind of have like your eye like
Yes.
closed or the need the other eye open when you shoot or whatever. So I think it's
Yeah.
just affecting his one eye that he shoots with, but yeah, uh he ended up being able to keep it open fully during the fight as the fight wore on, and Shunsui unleashing his Bankai, he was also able to unleash his Volstandish, being like the first one to be granted a shrift in Volstandish by Yuhabaha, so he's probably pretty old.
Hmm. And of course, by the looks of it, Shinsui's Bankai is based on like theatrical plays, like there's several acts.
Yeah, it was really pretty, the like Asian style art for it.
Oh, it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You could definitely tell that Taikubo was like, "This is how I want his Bankai to look." I think the anime definitely did it justice,
Oh yeah, it was pretty gorgeous.
and you can immediately tell that behind that demeanor, there's a man with quite logical thinking.
Yeah, he's definitely living up to the head captain name here.
Hmm. He's starting to form like the hardened mind of a battle commander.
Yeah.
He, he knows the task at hand, the risks. That's why he basically told Nanelle just trying to stay out of it.
Yeah, he did tell her that and told her to let the others know to go on without him, which they eventually did. Some of them were hesitant at first, like Momo, but Shinji was able to convince them to keep going.
Because Shinji was basically running away like, nope, I'm out. So would I.
I've had enough of this. Let's just go. Let the others handle all the insane fighting. I'm done.
It's poor Momo's reaction is like, wait, what? Poor girl's been through it.
Yeah.
Her first captain betrayed her by stabbing her, and also made her think he was dead by hypnotizing her. Then she was put out of commission for several months or so, only to come back to have her former captain hypnotize everyone and trick one of her, I don't know whether we call it a crush or old friends, but he was manipulated into stabbing her because he thought that she was Tizen, scarring them both in the process, and we don't know how long it took for her to recover. And of course, 17 months later, former Captain reappears again to act as the savior of Soul Reapers.
Yeah, now he's in like the wheelchair and everything. Like, I wonder how she's handling that, seeing him back in such a condition.
Yeesh. I hope they have like good therapists and counselors in the Soul Society because she's probably gonna need a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I think everyone needs a counselor at this point.
I will say she's definitely come along more stronger, I'd say, so far, mentally, than last time. She's grown a lot, definitely. Even
Yeah,
if she does have hand Shunsui as a captain, and we
Shinji would
know
be her
how
captain, I believe. Yeah.
yeah, and we know how unpredictable he can be with his guy being able to basically warp a person's view. She gets all the weird ones.
Yeah, she does.
To be honest, I kind of wish that they made her captain of Squad 5.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, we don't really see many female captains in in the 13 core guard squads.
True. I mean, there was Unohana.
Aside from a few female lieutenants like Ronbiku, Nanao, Isane, we don't really see many female lieutenants in job of high priority. It's not really okay. Technically, you could argue Rukia becomes lieutenant, but it only happens after a time skip, and she only really becomes a captain after this whole effort is over and done with.
Yeah, though we do have Unohana and Soifun as captains.
Mm-hmm. That's true. And Soifun, well, she's basically a one-woman army at this point because I'm not even going to mention about her lieutenant.
What lieutenant?
Seriously, we don't talk about him.
That lieutenant doesn't exist. Come on.
No. But from what I could tell, Shunswee's attack is comprised of 4 parts.
Yeah, the 4 acts of the play.
Act 1, reflecting the injuries onto his opponent. So sort of like antithesis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Antithesis. Act 2, he infects Lil with an illness, kind of like Uskin's poison power. Act 3, he plunges him into an infinite sea. And with the final act, he basically creates a thread that's made of his supposed regret for harming him.
Yeah, definitely pretty powerful. And Luigi Barrow's Volstan Dish also seemed pretty powerful, not being able to be attacked by like physical weapons, and he needed the Bankai to actually pierce him. But he had an interesting aesthetic to him, like being super devoted to Yuhibaha and believing himself to be like a messenger of God for him due to like being the first Sternritter.
I just have to say this. You are not a messenger of God. You're a drama queen, sir. And no weapon can kill you? Please. Everybody says they can't be killed by a weapon. Look at Dyson. He thought he was unkillable and untouchable. He couldn't be killed, but the Hogyoku rejected him.
Indeed.
Most of these don't really need a good old slice of humble pie, that's all I'll say. Or a Grimjaw running after you.
At least Uryu knows his limits.
Uryu was like, I'm surrounded by idiots.
Yeah.
Like, the one who's probably the most dangerous and most unpredictable so far has been Hushvald.
That's true. It'll be interesting to see more of him.
We got a couple more episodes to go, but I think we're going to see that come to light soon.
Yeah, probably by the season finale by the looks of it, but yes.
Definitely.
But yeah, we do have quite a few episodes to go before we hit that.
Mm-hmm. Because at the time of recording, Japan's finally finished season 3. And we now know what the name of part 4 will be. The Calamity.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
It also sounds pretty ominous because not everyone's going to make it home alive. Let's hope it's not going to include our boys.
I think our boys are safe knowing about the manga and stuff, but yeah.
Still.
Looks like a lot of good stuff for them in the season finale for the conflict, but we should probably save that for when we get there and not spoil it too much.
Absolutely.
I will say I'm excited for that, though.
Yes, definitely. Basically, so far from what I heard, Shunsui and Liege Barrow's first episode together is like spoiler, but I think this one's got the highest rating so far, like 9.8 out of 10. But again, I haven't seen what ratings for the last for the finale has been so far. So could be inaccurate, could be wrong. We'll see.
Well, even if the finale does surpass it, which I wouldn't be surprised if it does, this would probably be the second highest, which is still good and does not surprise me since I did see a lot of like good, positive, reactions and feedback and stuff to this episode with Shinsui's Bankai and his big battle and all that, which it was really good. Not really a lot to talk about since most of it was a big battle, but pretty good to look at. The battle was pretty well paced. Both the characters were able to shine quite well, and Shinsui like coming into his own as head captain, which was very nice to see him,
Absolutely.
maturing and not fooling around.
He's come a long way from when we first meet him in Bleach.
Oh, for sure. And seeing a bit of his relationship with his Zanpakuto Ohana as well.
What are your theories on their bond? I got us maybe like a jealous lover.
Yeah, that was what I was getting. That was my impression too.
Lady, what is wrong with you? It's just a freaking kimono.
I know, right?
I am surprised that they decided to use the design that was used in the anime filler for her.
Yes, I saw that talked about too, that it was the same design as the Zanpakuto invasion arc, so it was kind of making that canon slightly, like a little bit, or at least bringing in elements from that, which was pretty neat.
Mm. That being said, Ohana, you need to chill.
Indeed, she does. And then I think the episode kind of ended off more setting up the fight with Ichigo and Askin, with like Askin making more fatal poison to deal with Ichigo next time.
Yeah.
So I think the next episode is back to Ick.
Oh.
With, Baby Hold My Hand Part 2.
Yes, that one's going to be heartbreaking to watch.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see how we manage with that next time.
Yep. But for now, I'm just glad we didn't get to see too much of him this episode.
Yeah, we definitely had to go do a bit of a cleanse there with the review episode from episode 7. After watching episode 8. Oh boy.
We're gonna need a lot more cleansing after the next episode.
Yeah. Oh well, at least we have Brave Souls to,
Indeed.
keep
Indeed
us
we
going
do.
until then. Or after that.
Indeed.
That'll make us feel better.
Yep. Save us, Uryu. Savior of the Quincy's. Angel of the Quincy's. Arrow of the Quincy's. Of the Quincy's to all of the Quincy's.
Best boy, Uryu.
Best boy.
Yeah, not a lot of Uryu to talk about in this episode, but we did a nice, good long discussion about him and Ryukin in the Christmas video. That was fun.
Yeah, we did.
And thank you guys for, supporting that and our voice acting and stuff. We had a lot of fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess this is either the first video for the after the holidays, or maybe get it out before the holidays end. Or,
we'll see.
Yeah. We'll see if this goes out before or after the new year.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you think there's anything else to talk about, I guess we could just wrap it up.
Nope, I can't think of anything.
Yeah, me neither. It was, it was the length of the other episodes, but just like a lot of fighting, not really much to unpack there, even though it was good fighting.
Yeah.
I did really enjoy the episode.
Yeah, me too.
And I could see the majority of it as well, which made it better and helped a lot.
That's good.
Yeah.
This is also a learning curve for don't mess with Shinsui. because he's a lot more craftier than people give him credit for.
Oh yeah, he's a shady, piece of work for sure.
Just glad he's on our side.
Indeed, so am I.
Also, I'm glad Captain Ukitake finally got a mention. Ugh, so sad about him.
Yeah, Shinsui's best friend. They also mentioned Captain Yamamoto as well.
Mm-hmm. What would Yamamoto do? Well, we all know what Yamamoto would do. Burn every last one of them.
And what would Yukitake do? Tell them that it would be all right and to just trust to go on without him.
Mm-hmm. I think Bleach misses that kind of voice of reason.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see where the story goes now. Because after this episode, we literally only have one final part. After these episodes, rather.
Yeah, we got these last few big fights, and then I guess the final season whenever we get there.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll have to wait nearly a whole damn year for it.
Well,
It's gonna drive me up the wall.
we'll manage somehow. Maybe it won't be a full year. Maybe it'll be more like half a year. We'll see.
We'll see, indeed. But it just means that we'll have more time to rewatch Thousand Year Blood War and more Bleach.
And probably more talks about
Yeah.
it.
I will definitely skip the ones of Mayuri. Like, nope,
Yes.
nope, nope. Does that have Mayuri? No. Oh God.
But more time to talk about older episodes
Yep.
with Uryu and Ryugen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll have
Especially
to.
with Ryukin.
Yeah, we'll probably have to do more reviews when we do go ahead and rewatch those.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to touch on before we wrap up?
Nope. I think that's it.
Alrighty, well, thank you again for joining me.
No problem.
And thank you everyone again for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!
Bye.